So let's start now. In the first part of examination, I'll ask you a question about friends. My question to you: how often do you go out with your friends?
Um, Not too much, but sometimes I go with my friends, and mostly I visit with to restaurants because I love food and I really love to eat different dishes and different kinds of foods. So that's why I spend mostly time in restaurants, and sometimes also we go to watch cinema and have a quality time. So sometimes, not mostly, but sometimes I go to visit somewhere with my friends.
Okay, next question. Tell me about your best friend at school.
Yeah, a lot of, but one my friend named Iram, she's my childhood friend, and also we did schooling together. And after that, we also spent a good quality time at college. And after that, she also did job and then she married. But we also meet sometimes and also have gossips and spend a quality time.
Next question. How friendly are you with your neighbors?
Actually, our neighbors are very good by nature, and we are blessful for this. And they are very helpful whenever we feel any kind of help. They are always available for us, and we also exchange different kinds of gifts and dishes and foods to each other. And our relationship with them very good.
Okay, fantastic. Next question. Which is more important to you, friends or family?
For me, always my family, because if we have a good relationship with our family members, they can also become a good friends. And I always shared my a lot of secrets and a lot of my problems with my family. So I always prefer my family.
Okay, that is the end of part one. Now, moving towards part two, you will have to talk about the topic, the cue card, for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes if you want to. So, I want you to grab
Okay.
pen and a pencil and I can send you the topic. Please wait.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Sabat, I'd like you to please start speaking on your cue card now.
Okay, sir. Uh, I like the most writers, but especially my favorite is Khalilur Rahman Kamar Sahib, and his serial Mere Paas Tumo is my most favorite. And the most important thing about him that the script always very strong, and the dialogues he writes always very impressive, and by nature that person is also very nice, and I really like him. He is also running an NGO, and my friend once met him, and and she also told me about that person, that he's very jolly, very nice, and very sociable, and and he has a lot of mm, popularity not only in my country, but he is also known as international star. He is also very famous in India, and I especially mostly like about because of Urdu literature. Uh, has written many novels and also many serials, and as a whole, he is very charming personality, very jolly personality, and that's why I really like him.
All right, fantastic. Just a few points before we move on to part three. Instead of saying that person, if you have used, should have used him, it should have been a lot better. Okay, that,
Okay, sir.
अगर कहते हैं ना him तो ज़्यादा बेहतर होता. Overall, you spoke for 1 minute and 35 seconds. एंड पे आके आपने एकदम ही जो है इसको ना वो अब्रप्टली इसको आपने क्लोज कर दिया. तो अगर आप इसमें थोड़ा सा और ऐड करते और एंड पे आके आप उसी को समअप करते या शुरू में उसकी थोड़ा सा उसकी जो पर्सनल लाइफ है लाइक ही इज मैरिड ही हैज चिल्ड्रन और थोड़ा सा उनके बारे में बता देते हैं. रिमेंबर यो जो चीज़ आप बताते हो उसका सच या झूठ होना उसमें उसका वो इतना अमल दखल नहीं है. यू शुड जस्ट स्पीक.
Hmm.
तो थोड़ा सा एलिमेंट वो भी ऐड कर देते और एंड पे अगर आप आके और यू से so all in all, yeah, to conclude this, he is a person who is really loved and admired all over, not only all over Pakistan, but in different countries around the world. People from different corners will not only watch his dramas that are really loved, और थोड़ा सा ये भी ऐड करके और फिर एक एग्जांपल आपने अच्छी दी है मेरे पास तुम हो थोड़ा सा उसको थोड़ा सा डिटेल में कर देते ना थोड़ा सा. तो ये 2 मिनट्स का जो था ना एलिमेंट ये भी कंप्लीट हो जाता. बट ओवरऑल नॉट बैड. Somewhere around 6 I would give it to you, maybe 6.5, but at the end I will tell you the overall band score. So let's move on now. Let's go to part 3. In part 3 I'm going to ask you a question about reading and children. What kinds of books are most popular with children in your country, and why do you think that is?
In my country, mostly children read the books which are obviously relevant to the children, which are telling stories in which children take interest, and which are full of some colorful or full of cartoons. And because of children like such things, that's why they like.
Okay, next question. Why do you think some children do not read books very often?
Because nowadays people mostly, children mostly like to use the mobiles and to play different kind of games. So now there is no more trend to read the books, and children are more interested in playing the games. That's the reason only.
Okay, next question. How do you think children can be encouraged to read more?
I think so. It's parents' responsibility. They should make habitual to their children to study, to spend some time with them, and to train them to study. And just like Arfa Cream parents did, uh, and I think so. Parents can play a vital role in creating this habit of reading in children, and children should also focus on studies. I think so it increase and enhance the personality, and it will make a good person in future, so it will be a very good for them.
Now I will ask you a question about reading for different purposes. My question to you, are there any occasions when reading at speed is a useful skill to have? What are they?
Sorry, I did not get such this question. In
Are there any occasions when reading at speed is a useful skill to have?
reading and
Reading at speed, तेजी से पढ़ना.
speeds.
Reading at speed,
अच्छा अच्छा, reading at speed is a
useful skill to have.
according to me, no, I'm not agree with that, because if we read something in speed, I think it we can't understand the logic, and we can't understand what the writer wants to convey us, what they want to portray us. That's why I think so. In reading takes time, and we should read. Okay,
Okay,
sir.
are there any occasions when reading at speed is a useful skill to have?
For me, I think so. In arts, it will be very helpful because it will increase obviously my band if I have this skill.
Okay. Are there any jobs where people need to read a lot? What are those jobs?
People need to. I think so. Mostly, different kind of researchers, which are uh, researchers need to study on different topics, and what kind of the scientists and this researchers mostly are interested to study in studies on daily basis. I think so, and even
Okay.
teachers also.
Okay, candidate Saba, that is the end of your exam. थोड़ी सी चीज़ें बेटा आपको बता
Okay,
दूं इसमें just some points that you should remember. आपने अच्छा वाला
okay,
कर you were doing really fine, लेकिन second last question पे आके आपने questions को मुंह में बोला भी है. You do not need to do this. This shows your lack of confidence, or maybe that you are not that much clear with your listening. So make sure कि ये काम आपने वहाँ If you do not understand anything, simply say, please repeat your question, please come again, stuff like that. Okay, but never say or mumble or
okay, okay,
read in yourself the question. Number one. Secondly,
okay,
your ending must be very confident. You were like in the end, you sort of like gave up. So give up nahi karna. All right. Your part one was
okay,
not bad. Part two was equally good, and part third you were performing well. I thought that you will not be performing well, but you performed well. But in the end, you just collapsed. Collapsed meaning that
okay,
एंड लास्ट टू क्वेश्चंस जो भी आपने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया था उसको आपने थोड़ा सा उसका जो है ना उस पर डस्ट डाल दी है ये नहीं करना आपने ओके सो
okay, sir, okay, sir,
if I want to give you I already told you it's around 6 on the exam day maybe you get 6.5 okay 6 to 6.5 all right with this
okay, sir.
I'm going to sign off now